Welcome to Legends of South Bend. I'm Aaron Taylor with the leading interception leader for Notre Dame with 17 and the guy that currently holds the professional football records for interceptions in a game with 6. Ladies and gentlemen, this guy knows how to find the football. Now, Luther, we watched the Michigan game last week. They got blanked 38-0. What in the world does Notre Dame need to do? They took it back to basics this week. Coach Weiss said he was going to have them doing some batting practice and getting back to fundamentals. If you were the head coach of this team, what would you emphasize this week?
I'd have them hit. I'd have them hit for 2 or 3 days and let them know this is how we got to get to where we want to get to. And let them know that winning is the only thing that counts. Losing is not an option. And if you're not on the field to win the game, get off the field.
And let's talk about that because I saw some of those guys on the sideline yesterday, and I'm not saying that they weren't feeling that, but I wasn't walking away sure that it really bothered them or they had an answer themselves or believed that there was a way that they could do that. Is that what you saw when you were watching?
I didn't feel the passion and the love to get out there and win and compete. You know, when I donned that ND helmet, I was ready to play, whether we were playing in Chicago, we were playing in South Bend, or we were playing at Clemson. It didn't matter. I just knew that we were going to get out there, and I wanted to compete and show them we were the best team on that field.
And I remember, man, when I played, if we were in a situation like that, like guys were shaking each other. I mean, we had vocal leaders that were out there and being able to shake guys up and get guys motivated and fired up. I want you to, if you were on this team as a player, who you were right now, what is it that you would be doing to try and turn this thing around?
Well, I'd go to them individually, and I say, you know, you got to step up. You know, you got to go sack that quarterback as a defensive end. You, the cornerback, you got to shut that guy out. We can't have these guys running out there, you know, scoring 30-yard touchdown pass. That's too easy for them. So I don't care what it takes. Get ready to prepare this game, and I say you got to do better the next week. Let's, as a group, even on the defensive secondary, as a group, let's shut them out. Let's shut them out this week.
And I think that that's something they're going to need to do is to find simple wins that they can have. Not necessarily wins on the field. That would be nice to have, but have goals that are attainable so they can start to build from that and start over from scratch because I don't care who the opponent was. It could be Michigan State. It could be Purdue in a couple weeks. UCLA. It doesn't matter who Notre Dame's playing right now. They have to find a way to come together and play as a team. Going into this game tomorrow against Michigan State, what would you like to see as a level of improvement for Notre Dame to do tomorrow? Aside from probably scoring a touchdown offensively, but other than that, what would you like to see out of the defense?
Well, the main thing is not make critical mistakes. You know, in last week's game against Michigan, I saw like 2 or 3 passes that could have been knocked down. They weren't knocked down. I saw a couple times where people missed tackles. They were easy tackles at the line. We got to wrap up. So if you kind of alleviate those problems or those mistakes that you make, I say then I think they'll be better on defense. Offensively, they got a lot of places to improve at. They can stop fumbling. They can stop throwing the interceptions. You know, we didn't have many holding calls, but you know, we just had little mental mistakes, and we just got to improve on all of that kind of stuff. And then, most importantly, our attitude's got to change.
And it's funny you mentioned that, man, because we always had a saying in the offensive line: if you're not holding, you're not trying.
That's right. And that's what we did on defense. We held guys out there, man.
That's right. So what we're going to hope for out of the Irish tomorrow as they play Michigan State or coming up this weekend is that they hold a little bit, get nasty a little bit, get back to basics, hit them, take advantage of the opportunities, knock some balls down, just show some improvement like it bothers you that you're out there. I think if they do that, that Notre Dame's going to be all right against Michigan State and go on throughout the year. So stay tuned with us. Enjoy this weekend as we come up with more from the greatest players and coaches ever associated with Irish football.